Greetings, my beautiful queens and kings. If you are stopping by, welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Yvette coming to you on this fabulous Friday. I say Friday, yay, because we made it through. We made it through, y'all, and ready for the weekend. How we been doing? Your sis been busy grinding. I know every single day I haven't been in here giving you these reviews. I apologize, but your sister working her dream, y'all. She working her dream as an actress, and I want you to work your dream too. Okay, life is too short, and one thing the pandemic has taught me is that life is short. We don't know when our time will be up. We had a lot of losses, and one thing you don't want to do is leave this earth with no regrets. So whether you fail or whether you succeed, listen, we ain't talking failure because you haven't tried it yet. And if it's meant for you to do, I want you to know this. God will put the people and the things in place to make sure you're successful. Just believe him. Believe him and keep pushing. You hear me? Keep pushing. And I thank you, each and every one of you, for sticking with me, for subscribing, for being a part of my Kathy Yvette family, and just coming here and kiki and talk and share our views on things. And like I always said, for the new subscribers, if you missed it, I always say, kick back, relax, you at home. This is a non-judgmental zone. We can always agree to disagree respectfully, but many of us may have different perspective on things. And guess what? That's okay. At the end of the day, we go through the same thing with family. End of the day, they still family, right? And you don't want everybody to just think like you all the time, because you want that you learn. And sometimes you learn from shared differences. And maybe views and point of views that you never thought about before. Two things can both be right at the same time, just different. Okay. So with that being said, let's hop on in here, y'all. We're going to get over here to Panama City Beach, Florida. Okay. And I put a post up about Brooke, y'all, being out of pocket, and we had difference of opinion. Some people saying, Brooke is just living her teenage years. Can't really blame her because, look at the household. Bethany is an influence. Her parents, she didn't live with Shara. Shara would have put her in her place. They held on too tight. She about to go to college, and when you hold on too tight without them hovering over her, you tend to go wild. Well, I mean, we said that when we was young. You put the reins on too tight. When they finally get a chance to go out, they break wild and go crazy, and that could be an issue too. But all of them are very true. But when it comes to respect, doing things right, nobody's saying you can't have a point of freedom, because Duchess there really ain't watching them hardly at all, ain't supervising like she's supposed to be. But when your parents instill certain principles in you, you will hope that when they do let you free, they not with her, but they sent the aunt, and she's letting them have their freedom. We would trust that you would try to do the right thing. You have freedom to make your right decisions. You're gonna fall, you're gonna mess up, and you're gonna learn. But Brooke put herself in sometimes situations and acting real childish, and because they really treat her like a child. But then in one respect, they want to talk to her like she grown, and then when she gets crazy and out of pocket, and Larry making her be this ultimate liar and deceiver, because he not man enough to address and deal with Bethany. He want to cover up and let his niece and daughter cover up for his lies. That's wrong. You're not teaching good. Bethany and her bad attitude, not showing her good example, and now they're gonna pay the price of some of those mistakes. The thing that makes me upset with Brooke, her mouth with Duchess, who has been there for you. You are in Panama City because of Duchess, and you disrespected her because you was pissed off with Isaiah. Wrong. Attitude is bad. Her mouth can be bad, but I'm saying she ain't got that good of example being raised under Bethany with her mouth and attitude. It's poor, and that needs to be checked more. Larry needs to stand a little firm on things, even when he pissed off with Bethany, letting her say certain things to her. because he's mad or because Bethany out of pocket is still an adult. You deal with the situation with Bethany the way you should and not have a woman like that around your child. You should have had left her a long time ago when you see she's a bad, poor example of a mother to your daughter and disrespecting her mother and stuff like that. It's just a lot of crazy things that's been done wrong in front of Brooke. I will admit that. But don't be disrespectful to adults at the same time. It's just not right. And to do that to Duchess was crazy. Now she's out to get a tattoo, finding a stranger to pay because of the money Bethany gave her. And now she's desperate and she's gonna do what she has to do to get because she feels like Duchess ain't watching her. My thing is the tattoo, not so much. I don't know what kind of tattoo she want to do, but Shara took you to get a piercing. Bethany and Larry flipped out, but she was with her mother. Her mother let her get a belly button piercing and a nose ring. She let her do it. See, Shara was all right with her. She understood. Small tattoo behind the ear. She may have let her do that too, but give your mother that grace. Give your mother the opportunity, rather, to let her know what you want when you got back home. You don't have to wild and do this and you don't have an adult. If she even if she found a legal guardian to do it, to get the tattoo, this woman don't care. You ain't her mama. I mean, you ain't her daughter. Um, Even if she understood you paid her, she don't care. She get the money, move on. She ain't got to see you a day again in her life. If you get an infection and this man is not using proper utensils, you ain't do the right homework for whoever, you get an infection, who gonna care? So the way you do things is what I'm talking about. Not saying it's all Brooke fault, but some things is because she want to be grown in one respect and act like a child in another. She knows how to play games and manipulate, and that's the sneaky little things I don't like about Brooke. She's gotten out of pocket with both her parents, but Shara will knock you out. Larry, and not so much. But Brooke finds an adult and pays him to pretend she's a legal guardian, and she gets a tattoo. So this is gonna be a double. Let's get in here.
Yeah, I'm 17 now. I want my first tattoo, but like we're running into like a little problem.
Yeah, little problem.
We
She
need like
going
an
after
adult to
the
come with us to the
strangers.
tattoo place. So I can get it. Like I have the money to pay for it. I just need an adult to be there. Yeah. You think you can? Oh no, I can't do that. I think
Thank you, lady.
just wait. It's not worth it to risk it.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you anyways.
Thank you anyway. And see, she want to sit up there and look crazy, like, look, and thank you anyway. Listen, you so whiny, and that's what they have coddled her to a point and babied her and spoiled her to this is how she act in public. But you want to make grown up decisions because you feel I'm gonna be almost 18, I'm gonna be 18. We love to say when you get in your teens that you can't wait to reach a certain age, but you have not had a level of responsibility to do anything. Not even they wouldn't even give her a job, let her have a job, which she should have. They just spoil her with money. She has taken no responsibility to hardly anything. Now I know Bethany has done a little cooking with her. Taught her how to do a little cooking stuff and dishes and things like that. But uh, quiet as kept, most of the things they have done to her and coddled her. So it's good to want to be grown, but then again, you still want to be a child and you acting like it.
Need your shoes?
Yes, thank you.
I like your tats. Those are nice.
Thank you. Thank you. When did you get your first tattoo? Oh, that's about 20.
I'm trying to get my first tattoo now. Yeah. Yep. We're not from I can get it. Like, I have the money to pay for it. I just need an adult to be there.
Yeah.
Do you think you can? Oh no, I can't do that. I think you should just wait. Just wait. It's not worth it to risk it. Okay, well, thank you anyways. Need your shoes?
Yes, thank you.
I like your tats. Those are nice.
Thank you. When did you get your first tattoo? Oh, I was about 20.
I'm trying to get my first tattoo now. Yeah. We're not from here. We're from Georgia. So my mom, like, I called her and she was like, you gotta find, like, you know, adult to be there with you.
You have to like go with her to get her first tattoo.
No, we're from Georgia too, though.
Yeah.
But we can't do that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
People with some
17. When
sense.
did you get your first tat?
I was 20.
20 years?
Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is call. Like, yeah, I would, but I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Did I hit you?
No,
Okay.
you're good.
Just making sure. Sorry.
Your tattoos are nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a couple. Do you have tattoos?
I wish. I'm trying to get one now.
Oh, okay. How come you can't get one?
17.
I got mine when I was 17
Where?
in Georgia.
We're from Georgia too.
Okay, yeah, I was real lenient back then.
I know, but we're trying to get one here in Panama because, like, it's spring break, so why not?
Yeah.
My mom said it was fine, but, like, she's not down here to sign the papers.
Okay, but she was cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
okay.
kind of just need an adult to go with me.
Girl, like you don't know she telling the truth.
Yeah, I understand. It's not as lenient as it used to be, so I get it. Yeah.
So, like, you know, since we had this little interaction, you think you'll come?
I don't know. I'm a mom. I wouldn't want someone just taking my kids to get a
I'm cool
tattoo.
with it.
But my mom's cool with it. And, you know, even if, you know, you're hesitant,
The lady ain't got enough sense to tell her, well, can you get your mom on the phone so I could speak with her? And if she don't get the mother on the phone and or hesitant or anything, you know she didn't do it. Like, so this mom doing a poor job.
can pay you, so it's not like you're just doing, like, a stranger, like, a favor.
Oh. How much we talking?
Like,
Look at that.
200.
yeah, 100, 200, 250?
You have 250? You have 250.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it. My parents, yeah, they made sure I was, like, good.
Okay.
The only problem is just having a guardian here.
Yeah, we just need an adult.
Or
there.
yeah, adult.
Not a guardian.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need like a guardian to come with you.
Not a guardian, but an adult. Like, they need to see
Okay.
somebody, like, over 18.
And you said 250?
250.
If you got
Gonna do it for
250, I mean,
I don't care.
We've been looking all day, just you've been asking other people, but everyone else just said no.
You mean like an a-hole about it.
Yeah.
well, I'm not that, and I understand. I was 17 when I got mine, so.
I mean, we can go right now if you want to.
All right, yeah, we can go.
And I could just, like, Zelle you or, like, cash app you the 250.
Yeah, let's make sure we get that.
Yeah.
Let's do that, yeah.
All right, so I guess now.
You need the tattoo, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We can go now. Oh, thank you. Appreciate
I'm
it.
saying, but they're at the beach chilling. Maybe we could come back like tonight, later on tonight.
No, we're going now.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
We don't know if you're going to be here later tonight.
Give people time now.
All right.
Do you want to, like, go now?
Yeah, they got it. We can meet y'all at the front.
Yeah, we can meet. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a couple minutes. Get everything together.
We're going to be over there.
Okay.
This is wild.
get
Crazy.
it. Like, I have the-
work. That's crazy. I don't think that woman, it was appropriate for her. I don't think she did what was right. But at this point, the lady's gonna meet her. She's gonna get $250, and let's see Brooke get this tattoo.
Of course, yeah. Let's just make sure we get the Zelle.
Oh, yes. Okay, let me do that.
Excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited? It should be sent. Did you get it?
How many of you put in the comments think that it was right for Brooke to do this and pay this lady? Should she have waited and discussed this with her mom and got it done back in Georgia with her parents' permission? And who think that Brooke is just off the chain lately? Or you think she's just being a typical teenager? I don't think it's right with this woman doing this. No confirmation from a parent or anything. Let me know what you think. Is that a butterfly or a flower?
Where did she go? She was going to take a car real quick. She's going to come back in.
All right, I guess we can just wait over there.
Okay.
You like it? It hurt.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. And that, I have to wear my hair like, you know.
And you got to hide it, I guess.
Well, no, not hide it.
Now see, you told the lady that she had permission. Now you saying I gotta put my hair down and hide it. So now the woman knows that you lied. What's she gonna say?
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, see you later.
Hey, see?
Thank you.
She pointed the finger, lady. Lied. You don't care. You got that too.
Who is that? Who was you talking to? You not answering your phone. His name is Deontay. He's so cute. I mean, bro, oh my God. Yo,
What up?
what you doing over here? You don't stay over here?
I know, I'm walking home.
Home.
Yeah, so.
You don't you're not in Atlanta.
B&B, obviously.
What are y'all doing over here?
So let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Is that crazy or what? Did Brooke go too far? Or did she not? What do you think? Let's go on to the next. Peace.